I don't know how this happened, that in my own country, I can't put the microphone out and be like, finish the sentence. I'm not that big of a deal in my own country, but I come to Holland. I try to tell my friends, I'm like, I'm kind of a big deal in Holland. We should all have places where we're a big deal. And this is my favorite place. I have to be honest with you. So, I was in denial for the longest time. The year was 2013, and I didn't even want to think about the word divorce. I was thinking, this person, I had been with him for 10 years, and we were just going through a rough patch. And at the same time I was going through this in my private life, I had just written an album about finally finding true love. My record company at the time wanted to send me out to do promotion and just do interviews about how happily married I was. They also sent me to LA to record a music video. And while I was there, they put me in a really nice hotel on Sunset Boulevard. I was laying in bed the night before the shoot. You're supposed to get your beauty rest, but I couldn't sleep. My mind was racing. I kept thinking, divorce, divorce. I decided, as Norwegian as I am, to go for a walk in the middle of the night in LA. I was walking down Sunset Boulevard, and at the end of the street, I saw this blazing neon light blaring at me, and it said, "Psychic open 24 hours." Great idea. Maybe this person, maybe I can just figure everything out there. I went inside. It was a room filled with smoke. There was a really large man sitting watching TV. And behind him, there was this curtain. And outside of that curtain, this woman just rose in with a bulb like this, holding it. And she said, "It's $200, ma'am." I mean, honestly, it's a good deal. To know your whole future for $200, let's do it. Do you take credit card? They do. Psychics, they take credit cards. They take Euro bonus points. They take MasterCards. We were set. So I paid, and she sat me down and she asked me, "What do you want to know?" And I said, I'm wondering about my love life. And she looked at the bulb and she said, "Yeah, you're with the wrong guy." And I looked at the bulb too and I said, I can't see that. "No, really, you're with the wrong guy." I'm like, "No, I'm married. We've been together for 10 years. It's us. We're just going through a rough patch. You're with the wrong guy and you will never, ever, ever be in a relationship that lasts." That's a hard message to get, especially for a girl who comes from divorce. She said, "You'll never ever be in a relationship that lasts, but I can help you. That's gonna be $500 an hour." And I said, "But I'm from Norway." She said, "I can do it over the phone. That's gonna be $600 an hour." And although that was a great deal, I didn't get it. I went home with her voice in my head. "You'll never be in love. You'll never be able to figure out love. You'll never ever be in a relationship." And she was right. The divorce happened. And the next relationship went to shits. And the next relationship went to shits. But then I met this weird guy called Morton. I was just getting comfortable, thought of being alone, felt a sense of connection to being on my own. I just wasn't looking to waste my time on someone who was scared. Was it time for reflecting and a little self-care? I don't know how I but the way that you said it, and I was a little bit drunk. But no way I forget it, when you put your hand on my chest, looked me straight in the eye, and said that I know who you are. I think I am your guy. And I wasn't prepared for anything. No, I wasn't prepared for. How did you know where to look for me? Or that I had shut down, that you had to get in through friendship, cause I would be hard to unwind. And how do you know how to talk to me? Make me laugh till I cry, and kiss me like you always know me. How did you know to come by? I don't know how I turned around, or how I let my whole guard down. No, it was not what you said, but the way that you said it, and I was a little bit drunk. But no way I forget it, when you put your hand on my chest, looked me straight in the eye, and said that I know who you are. I think I am your guy. And I wasn't prepared for, always been scared of love's being cruel. Never been cared for, he wasn't there for, then came you. No, I wasn't prepared for, always been scared of love's being cruel. Never been cared for, he wasn't there for, then came you. It was not what you said, but the way that you said it, and I was a little bit drunk. But no way I forget it, when you put your hand on my chest, looked me straight in the eye, and said that I know who you are. I think I am your guy. And I wasn't prepared for, always been scared of love's been cruel. Never been cared for, he wasn't there for, then came you. I wasn't prepared for, always been scared of love's been cruel.